Hey guys! Yeah, I'm not keeping in my schedule apparently, right? It's Thursday, so my bad. I wanted to put up the book review, however, for Definitely Dead because I read it, I don't know how long ago. It had to have been a month ago, something like that. This is the next installment in the Charlaine Harris Stackhouse novels. So, I'm going to give a brief summary, my opinion, the overall impression I got from the book, and then my rating. That's how I normally do these reviews, except I'm going to tell you now I rated this book 2 out of 5. And you need to know what happens in this book if you're going to read the next book, because it fills in a lot of the gaps, a lot of the blanks. Either sometime today or sometime tomorrow. If you click anywhere on the screen, as of right now or so, it'll take you to a spoiler, the book spoiler, and I'll tell you everything that happens in the book. So if you're looking for that in this one, sorry, it's not going to be here. I would put it directly after I record this, but I have class in less than an hour, so I'm doing this really quickly. The book basically talks about how Sookie's cousin Hadley dies, and she has to go and take care of all of her state of affairs. I guess the catch is Hadley was a vampire, so her death was like the death to end all deaths, and she is definitely dead. And that's where you get the book title from. So Hadley has this thing with the queen, and she ends up taking something from the queen that the queen needs, because the queen is married to the king of Mississippi, which is a very important part if you are going to read this book. It's a very important piece of information to have. The queen is married to the king of Mississippi. So the queen of Louisiana, the king of Mississippi are together. And Hadley had taken something from the queen that she needed in order to make sure that her and the king's relationship stayed afloat. So Sookie gets involved in that particular affair because she is going through Hadley's things, and the queen uses Sookie. There's a ball, there's chaos. That part's actually pretty good. There's also a ectoplasmic reconstruction. If you read the book, you'll understand that better. Or if you click on the summary, I'll explain it while I'm going through it. Overall, this book was kind of like a waste of time. Yeah, since I've already read the next book, it filled in a lot of the blanks, like all the questions you would have if you hadn't read this book. So it's important for the storyline, but it isn't an important book. Like, I don't know. With the other books, I felt that they were necessary. They had their own little story that happened, their own little plot. But with this book, I felt as though this book was just a filler. Like, the purpose of this book was to explain things for the next book, like setting up the next book. And I don't really like books like that. Kind of like I don't like movies like that, but I don't like books like that. I like books that, unless you're aware how many books, like if it's a trilogy and you know there's another book coming, okay, that's understandable. But if you don't know when the next book is coming or know what the next book is going to be like, it kind of sucks to have a book just set up the next book. It feels like a waste, So the purpose that you start out with isn't what you end up with. Like, the reason Sookie goes to New Orleans isn't the reason at the end why she's there, and that kind of annoyed me because it felt like the book kind of lost its meaning as it went along. So overall, I gave this book a 2 out of 5 stars. If you click it right here or anywhere on the screen, hopefully soon it'll take you to my spoiler. It'll probably actually be up after 10 o'clock this evening because I don't get out of class until 10. Right now it's 5:20, or I might try to post it right after this. So click it, it'll spoil it for you, so that way you don't have to buy this book, because I wouldn't buy this book. If someone had just told me what was going on in it and how it related to the next book, that would have been just fine. The next book review, hopefully I'll put up tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put up All Together Dead before I put up Fight Club, and so that way it's this book and then the next book in the series and Fight Club. I haven't read the book after All Together Dead, but that's only because I haven't bought it yet. So yeah, 2 out of 5 stars. I apologize for my rapid speech. I hope you could keep up. I wouldn't buy it. That's just it's a waste. It's a waste of money, actually. I kind of wish I would have looked on YouTube beforehand and looked for like a spoiler of it, because that would have just made it so much easier. I wouldn't have had to go through and waste my $8. So yeah, well, I guess I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully I'll start putting up a book every week again. We'll see how that goes. Sometime within the next couple days, I'll put up an update video to give you my excuses as to why I haven't been posting regularly like I said I would. Anyway, I gotta go because I have class, but I hope you guys have a better idea of what Definitely Dead will be like, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao. I guess.